As somebody who's supported Boris Johnson, known him, been in the Commons with him for 20 years, how difficult a personal decision was this for you to come to?
Well, it's very difficult. I've regarded Boris as a friend. I've certainly supported him throughout, really, and this is extremely difficult. But I think over the past 6 months, it has become increasingly challenging to support Boris as leader of the Conservative Party and Prime Minister. And I think it was Lord MacDonald's letter this morning that really capped it for me. And I'd simply fear for the future if we go from one crisis like this to another, and particularly when we get hard up to a general election. So for the future prospects of my colleagues, my party, and more importantly the country, I think it is important, as I said in my letter, that Boris goes now and we can have a contest for a new leader of the Conservative Party and therefore Prime Minister.
Yeah, I did enjoy the part of your letter where you talked about the enjoyment of your patronage. I thought that was quite a cutting remark, Andrew, that you made there. I mean, and I say that because when we had the confidence vote a few weeks ago, and of course we don't know because it is a secret ballot, but a lot of members of the party, parliamentary party, are on the payroll. Can I ask you, were you one of the 148 MPs that voted no confidence in Johnson a few weeks ago?
Well, look, up to this point, I've refrained from making my position public, though those who know me will probably deduce that I have not had confidence in the Prime Minister for some time. So, yes, I can tell you that mine was one of the letters submitted that led to the vote of no confidence, and I certainly voted against Boris Johnson in the vote when it came.
Is it your reading, and you've been there for 20 years on those Conservative benches, is it your reading of the situation that if that ballot was to be happening again tonight or tomorrow, that the number would be much higher than 148, or pretty much the same?
No, there's no question in my mind the number would be considerably higher, and particularly given Lord MacDonald's letter, which I think has focused the minds of a lot of colleagues who had remained loyal at the vote of no confidence, and particularly the high-profile resignations that we have seen. It seems to me the position for the Prime Minister now is irrecoverable, and I would strongly urge him to go now.
And the obvious question that everyone's going to be asking, and has been asking, is who are they going to choose? I mean, it was fairly obvious in 2019 that Boris Johnson would get chosen. We'd been through the Theresa May period, the devastating result in the European elections. It was obvious that Boris was the man for the moment. Right now, the political and economic circumstances are very, very much tougher, even than they were back in the politically difficult days of 2019. Does it need to be a lever? Does the next leader of the party need to be a lever, or can the party put that thought behind it?
Well, we're all Brexiteers now, aren't we? It seems even Keir Starmer is a Brexiteer. So I'm not quite sure that it is as crucial as it was in 2019. Look, I supported Boris in 2019 because, as you all well know, Brexit was dragging this country down and its politics with it like a sheet anchor. And I do not regret that choice at that time. But, we're beyond that now, are we not? And we need to choose somebody who's going to take us forward. I'm pretty convinced that's not Boris Johnson, and we need to look for somebody who is capable of inspiring the country, resetting the Conservative Party and taking us to victory in 2 years' time.